I was gonna make a video today on something that I was really passionate about and go on this whole rant, and I was super energized all day to talk about it. And then I got my day over. I'm done with shooting all day, and I ate today, and I'm just feeling really low energy, and my stomach kind of hurts, and I'm not really feeling great right now. But I wanted to make the video still because I wanted to do a video a day because I told myself I was going to do that. So I'm going to follow through with it even when I'm sick. And I also have 2 videos coming up tomorrow and after tomorrow that I've already filmed yesterday. But I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to be a bitch about it. And I'm going to fucking do it because I told myself I was going to do it. And I'm building that trust with myself right now. I am really, as of recently, I am making a conscious effort to prove to myself that I can do things that I want to do, and I can follow through with goals that I set. And I feel like something that has been holding me back for the past 2-3 years is that I know that a lot of you are like this. I have been setting monstrous, lofty, and quote unquote unreasonable or mentally unattainable goals, even though they're not unattainable. Just been setting goals that are very, very grand, and that me setting those goals and ultimately not executing those goals, especially not in a short amount of time because I wanted to hit my goal fast, has been a huge, huge, huge detriment in me, in goal setting and what I have been accomplishing. And so what I'm basically getting at right now is that I am now just telling myself, okay, here's some of your goals, and you're going to do this every day, whether you like it or not. And YouTube has honestly probably been the biggest goal for me because I want to rip YouTube videos, and I want to have a platform where I can be normal and provide valuable information to people who fall down the same loopholes as me, and the whole self-improvement thing, and the whole like winter art, all this like shit where it's like, yeah, grind mode, yeah, but like I was just living in this whole I'm a grinder mode, blah blah blah, all this shit for so long. And like even though I was telling myself that, like I knew I wasn't actually putting in the work that I knew that my highest self could be putting out there. And now I'm doing that, and now I've been doing that for about probably like 35 days now, like nonstop, pretty much nonstop. Not YouTube nonstop, but just with the other goal I set with not smoking weed or doing anything, or like not doing cigarettes or going out or anything like that. And I don't do any of that stuff now. And I have pretty much been able, first of all, I realize how much time I have able to devote to myself towards chasing what I want to accomplish, and also recognizing that I want to accomplish so much more than I am right now. Not hating on myself right now, but what that means to me actually is that I genuinely don't even feel like I want to fuck around and have a beer or smoke a doink or go outside for a smoke or anything like that, because I just feel like I don't want to waste any more time. And I know I've been wasting a lot of time, and I just turned 22, and I think, okay, I already talked about this in the last video, but it's like I have had so much time of being in a privileged position where I've had a following on social media, and I've been able to live independently for the past 2 years now. And I've been in that position, but I've been complacent with just getting to that position and not continuing to climb up what I think my goals are. And what I really realized is that if I want more than what I had, I need to put in more than what I had been putting in. And that ultimately just meant doing everything that was staring me in the face. Hey, post on more social media platforms. Hey, keep growing. Hey, don't get complacent with where you're at on TikTok and all this stuff. Don't put any glass ceilings on yourself. I never thought I'd hit 1 million, because I was like, all right, it seems like that just isn't working out for me. No, that's bullshit. I was sober for 1 month and I got like 80,000 followers that month. Like, no, I know how to do this shit. Like, let's stop being a fucking pussy and, with making money and all this stuff. But what I'm really getting at today is someone asked me in the comments, how do you stay motivated when you're not seeing any results? How can you keep, how many times can you do a push-up or make a song or make a piece of art or post a video or study hard for a test? And how many times can you do those things and everything go to shit to where you have to stare it in the face and say, nope, I'm still going to keep going? And first of all, I want to preface this by saying that I don't feel in my life that, and I don't like to speak this out loud, but like, I've kind of been in that position for a while now with social media. I've been like, okay, like, I didn't feel like I had hit my peak on social media. I just had felt like, okay, this is where I'm at right now. And like, I'm, what I'm putting out, like, this is my audience. And I just thought everything that was currently my life was that going to be that forever. And when I decided to just grind it more and just put more into what was creating my life, I don't know, then a lot of stuff started changing. And how am I staying motivated right now to do it? Well, it's weird because I'm posting on YouTube right now with no followers, and I have a million on TikTok, and that doesn't mean a million people are going to watch it. That means maybe 5 people are going to watch it from my TikTok to my YouTube channel. And what keeps me motivated genuinely is that I just trust myself. Like 100%, like, I just trust myself. And honestly, like, right when I moved to LA, right when I decided, okay, I'm doing social media, I'm doing entertainment industry, I'm just doing it, and I'm just gonna figure out a way that I can be Carrington for the rest of my life, I have had really no choice but to just trust myself really hard. And it only pays off when I really put my whole heart into it, but it only pays off. That's it. You know what I mean? It's not it only, but me investing my 100% of my brain power to, okay, I'm doing this, I do it, I've already done it, I'm the man, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. That just does it for me. I just trust myself that that's where it's going to go. And I hope I don't sound like I'm sucking myself off too much. I probably did sound like that, but honestly, I stay motivated because I have in my life done one thing which I truly started from zero and worked my way up to becoming an expert at something. And what that means to me is I have basically gotten one skill that I'm going to write out for the majority of people. That's usually college. You devote all your time to becoming a doctor, and then for the rest of your life, you get to reap the benefits of, okay, you know how to be a doctor now, so you get to enjoy a fat salary for the rest of your life, and also a lot of other stuff about health and blah, 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 blah. So, like, you put your time into something, and it freaking paid off, and that's just how I feel about social media and all this stuff. And I really know that it's weird talking about it right now because I don't do this on a big scale at all, but I just know that, like, I have proved it to myself with TikTok like a couple years ago that, like, I had nothing going for me in terms of doing anything other than going to college, and I just kind of like was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And then I grinded the fuck out of it, and I did it. And I know every other fucking TikToker, like I want you to listen to this, every single other TikToker has gone through a phase, and I've talked to so many fucking people about this, where it was like, you decide you want to blow up on TikTok, and that literally becomes your life for like minimum 3 months, like usually like a year. Usually a year straight, that is your fucking life. And what that really means is that for a year straight, you fully committed your brain power to something that you were passionate about, and it paid off because hopefully you're actually passionate about it, and hopefully you really want to do the thing that you're doing. And when you do that for a while, You realize that you can do stuff and that you're stronger than you thought you were. You know what I mean? I knew I was stronger once I had hit certain milestones on TikTok, let's say 500,000 followers. I knew that Carrington could kick 0 follower. I should maybe start a TikTok Carrington's ass. You know what I mean? That's what I always think of. I always think about how my future self would kick my ass right now. Like, I know me in 10 years would probably be slamming my fucking head on the desk like, you stupid fucking whatever. But like, this is the only way I know how to get there. And so I just need to do it. I just need to put myself in a position to succeed. You know what I mean? Preparation, preparation. Okay, when preparation meets opportunity, that's when you have luck. Preparation, opportunity. For example, I started when I moved to LA in 2021. I thought, okay, I need to start doing acting classes here because I live in LA. Might as well audition for fucking TV shows and shit. I do acting classes for 8 months straight, 8 months, and it's once a week. Once a week I'm going to acting class. I'm investing my money into it. I'm paying $300 a month to go to an acting class once a week, and I'm starting from zero. I don't know how to fucking act, but I know that, like, okay, probably worth my while to do it. And then my buddy says, hey, you should audition for this movie. And then I ended up doing the movie, and so that was preparation. You know, I prepared that whole time. I didn't know what I was preparing for, but I was preparing, and then all of a sudden, I was putting my brain power into something, and all of a sudden, opportunity comes here, and they met, and then I got lucky. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about the social media stuff, and how do you I don't even think I answered the question at all. How do I stay motivated to do this shit? I just don't want to go back to thinking shoulda, woulda, coulda, and thinking, oh, I wish. You know what I mean? I don't want to go back to thinking, I hope, I wish, I should, I could, I would. I don't want to do that anymore. I've been in the self-help loophole trap bullshit for so fucking long, where I was thinking I needed to have all of my ducks in a row to, you know, start walking across the road. And then I just realized I get a lot further just walking and letting everything else fucking figure it out, because all I know is that even though I'm getting all my ducks in a row, I still need to cross the fucking road, and I'm probably going to lose ducks while I'm doing that. So I might as well just fucking go and let the journey take care of all that shit for me. And that's what that's kind of have done. I basically decided to do that, and now I'm just realized that it's so much more important to just fucking do it than, I hate that it's such a Nike thing, but like, it's so much more important to just fucking do it than to be the person strategizing and watching all the fucking videos on it and blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you, just do it. Like, I can't tell you how much more self-confidence and self-love I have for myself right now compared to what I did at the beginning of the year, because like, I genuinely feel like I'm walking the walk right now, and I feel like I'm earning a way to, I feel like I'm really starting to earn what I think I deserve and what I know I deserve. And that's like, I'm framing my mindset to like let myself say, no, you can deserve things, because I'm just seeing so many people. I always feel like guilty saying like, oh, I deserve, you know what I mean? Because I hate fucking entitled people. But then in terms of, you know, letting the universe know what you want exactly so it can give it to you, I understand that a lot more now. And I'm letting myself do that, and by deserving it, really that just means I need to prove it to myself that I'm worth more than what I'm getting out of life right now, and I feel like I'm proving that to myself these days by actually taking action. So I stay motivated to do this shit by, how am I motivated to make this video right now? Because I know that tomorrow I'm going to be a lot happier with myself knowing, oh, I made that video tomorrow, like yesterday. Nice. That's just like, I'm one step closer. You know what I mean? Because every effort, even if when you don't see results, it's always one step closer. You know, when I started making TikToks, of course everything fucking flopped. Of course it did. You know what I mean? Why would I get millions of views on TikTok if I decided today, I've never done in my life, and I decided today, okay, I'm going to start posting on TikTok? Why would I do that? Because now, as someone who does TikTok all the time, I'd be like, if someone said that to me, like, you deserve, they're like, I fucking deserve it, because, like, I'm fucking funny as fuck, and I know my videos would be great. I'd be like, go fuck yourself, because I've been doing this for a long time, and, like, you don't get how, like, wanting it that, like, quickly and whatever is just, like, you can't act like the grind doesn't exist. That's what it is. It's like, don't act like the grind doesn't exist, because the grind fucking exists, dude. And I feel like as you come into, like, new chapters in your life, you get so much reconfirmation from the world that, like, this is a real thing that happens to people, and other people are experiencing this. Like, I was in, like, the self-help trap for so long. I just keep talking about it, but I don't care. I'm just really tired today. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but I stay motivated because I don't want to go back, dude. And I stay motivated because I know that I'm getting these no's out of the way. I'm getting these flops out of the way, bro. I'm getting these bum YouTube videos out. You know what I mean? This is going to get, 200 views. Woohoo. Woohoo. $0. You know what I mean? Time investment for zero. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like I'm not getting anything out of it right now. But I know that if I want to be at the spot where I can have people filming me 24/7, I can have camera crew, I can have all this money, I can take care of all these people, blah, 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 I can employ people, all this shit, I know that I'm going to have to start somewhere. And it's just been like, okay, so start today. And I've just starting today. So I do it today. And I am slacking today because I haven't made a shirt. But you know what? I'm fucking tired and I'm on a modeling job. So I'm making the YouTube video. I edited the other YouTube video. Probably will make a shirt now that I'm talking about it. No, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. No, I just looked at the clock. It's 10:04. No, probably am going to go to bed right after this because I'm freaking tired. And I need to be good at my job tomorrow. And I need to look awake. But, yeah, dude, I stay motivated by, I don't want to go back, dude. I do not want to go back. And I've already taken that first step. So I know what it's like to be back in that place that I was in, not even 50 days ago. And I feel so much better now, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because I've never been more jazzed and motivated to get what I want. If you're not motivated, then you probably don't like your goal that much. That's how I should have started the fucking video. If you're not motivated, you probably aren't that fucking into your goal, because if you really wanted your goal, right now, if you really, really wanted your goal, you'd probably figure it out. Dude, the analogy that I always think about is like, okay, someone puts a fucking to your head, okay? Somebody puts a Nerf to your head, okay? Nerf to your head, and they say, hey, you need to write a book this year. You need to write a book. You really think you're going to think about procrastination and you're going to watch fucking YouTube videos on how to write a book? They said, write me a book by next week or I'm going to kill you. They say that, and you think that you're really going to go on YouTube and look up how to write a book, different elements of plot stories, how to write blah, blah. No, you're just going to be like, all right, well, let me write the fucking book. And that's going to be a lot better than the month you put into some bullshit trying to make something perfect, when you realize that once you get into that club of like, oh, I just made a book, then you're reading other people who've written 100 other books. And you know what? Why the fuck should your one book be better than everyone who else has put time into it? Because time doesn't just equal, time. Time is a real life thing that gives you experience like a video game would to help level up your craft. You know what I mean? You put time into learning math. You learn math for, 15 years, and all of a sudden you can do calculus. You know what I mean? You earn that because you put your time into that. Now you can do that at a high level. You want to look like a Greek god, so you need to start working out. And you're going to work out and nothing's going to fucking happen, but you do it long enough and you're going to reach that different level. But how do you reach that level? You have to go through the fucking game, bro. You have to play the fucking game. What does the person who's at the goal do? What does that look like? That person probably works out and eats well. There's a fucking start. Maybe you should work out and eat well. Oh, wow, I'm doing that for a year. I look a little bit better than I used to look. And you'll probably look a lot better because actually when you start working out, your muscles like explode. When you start working out, like you see the most gains you ever will. So that's just a side note. But I'm motivated because I fucking want it, dude. And if you don't want it, you don't fucking want it, bro. And if you're cool with just doing what you're doing, you're cool with what you're doing. And no one's saying it's not bad. It's not bad to just like where you're at. You know what I mean? I honestly wish that sometimes, no, I don't, saying it out loud, no, I don't fucking wish. But you know what? I completely understand, and I do totally see people who are just like chill with like, you know, doing their thing, bro, doing, you know, making some money and then just like chilling, playing some video games, and then, you know, working the next day, playing some video games and like watching the game on the weekend. You know what I mean? That sounds cool to me. That sounds like, wow, that sounds like a lot less stress and a lot less hurt and suffering than like me wanting all this shit, so I have to do all this other shit. You know what I mean? So I don't really, like, I can, you know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you want. I could just fuck off for the next year and like whatever. You know what I mean? But I know that wouldn't fucking help me, and I would probably feel like shit. So like I can't do that, and because I'm just like super like, but yeah, I stay motivated because I really want my goal. I really want my goal, and I want it sooner than later, and I want to get the no's out of the way so I can get closer to the yes, and so I can gain that experience so that in 5 years now I can talk my shit and I can know exactly how to do it, and I can become very valuable in that sense, and having all that value will definitely make my life better, because that will absolutely translate to lots of other opportunity and good stuff. That's where my head's at. You know, do you want what, you know, you have something that you really, really want. Whatever it is, you have something that you really want that you think would make your life better. How bad do you actually want it? Like, actually, how bad do you actually want it? If you're like, oh, I can do without, you know what I mean? Because I don't feel like I could just do without, you know, taking care of my family. I don't feel like that. I feel like, no, I actually want that probably more than anything, and I really want financial stability for everyone around me, and I want to be able to provide that, and I want to do everything I know I can do because I believe in myself a lot. You know what I mean? But the only reason I believe in myself a lot is because I have set goals in the past and I have accomplished them. So now I feel like I can talk my shit, and I feel like I can do what I want to do. So every second I'm not at the next stage, I'm like, can we get a move on? Whatever. But how bad do you really want it? You know what I mean? And like that doesn't mean watch a YouTube video on how to find motivation. That doesn't mean text someone and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. That doesn't mean writing it down in your notes. That does not mean writing it down in your notes or posting on your story like something is about to happen. You know what I mean? Don't fucking talk to anybody about it. Don't write in your fucking journal about it, you fucking little writer fuck. Don't write in your journal about it. How about you look at what you want to do, and how about you just fucking do it? Okay? Don't be a fucking bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Do it. You want it? Do it. You want to get in shape? Cool. Get your ass to the fucking gym or do some fucking push-ups right now, because old you wouldn't have done that. But new you, you're sure as hell is going to fucking do that. You know why? Because you give a shit. Do you give a shit? You know what? Oh my God, this made me think about. I'll make this the next video. I'm going to make this the next video. Do you give a shit? If you don't give a shit, then don't give a shit. But you better let go of that fucking goal and not let it fucking eat you and make you feel like shit. You know? That's my 2 cents. Hope this helps somebody. Do you give a shit? Do you give a shit? How do you stay motivated? Do you give a shit? I give a shit. I give a shit. I'm making a YouTube video. I'm so fucking nauseous. I give a shit. That's what's up. Thanks for watching. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant. I know I'm ignorant. I know I only know what I know. You know what? I've earned some of the shit I said. Fuck y'all.